That's like, dang. You know, I also, this is another thing that I don't know if you were in the room when this happened, because Spider Loke said that when he was calling about the chain, Game was like on the phone, was like,
He,
FG unit, like I'm gonna charge him
he ain't
extra.
bullshitting. He ain't lying. Keep going, cause that's
Yeah.
true.
So he was saying that you were hearing that in the room.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Cause Spider was in the room with me when the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing negative to say about these niggas, man. These niggas really know how I get down. I'm upset and disappointed at a lot of their actions in regards to, certain shit I may have encountered and had to deal with. But like nigga, y'all niggas know ain't no play with me over here the way that they painted a lot of these pictures. And then Spider was a real one that was there. Spider became a part of G Unit through me. You know what I'm saying? I took chains off my neck and watches off my wrist to put on him to make sure he got what he deserved and looked at how he needed to be and helped in so many ways. And in return, he ain't owe me nothing but some loyaltiness, you know what I'm saying? But I done that shit with so many different individuals. A few of them still rock around this nigga 50 now. I'm like, nigga, you ain't never owed me nothing but some loyalty, and it's the same thing I gave you. Not to say that my situation is yours, but damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I used to call you my goddamn cousin. He didn't want you around. Now all of a sudden y'all the closest thing possible. But I remember when homie man, don't bring them niggas around me.
When Game said that though, that was like 2000. That was literally like August like 2004. So this is before Game's album even came out. This
Hmm.
is like before, anybody even knew who Game was. He was in the videos a little bit here and there in the G Unit videos, and
Yeah, I think they was having little issues and shit before the
yeah, that's
action.
crazy because
You
I'm
know what
like,
I'm saying? I don't know exactly what or when and how a lot of him and 50 shit started because they had their own situations about however Game felt and shit about shit and how 50 felt about shit. I just was it's G Unit with me at that time. It was just like however it is, just where I'm at, this how I'm rocking, and you know that's what it was.
so Straight Out Cashville drops. This is August 24th, 2004. The 20-year anniversary. I wanted to do the documentary. I was talking to Charlie P. I was like, man, I would love to do a documentary for the 20-year anniversary, but we
Mm,
can do it for the 25, whatever.
mm,
I think that would be really, really important and dope to get the
facts.
story of that album. Um, that drops, does great numbers. You go triple platinum. So how are you feeling at this moment? You got
Shit,
Shorty want to ride,
shit.
doing crazy.
I was young, and ready to goddamn rock and roll, and was rocking and rolling. You did like, at that time it was just about enjoying the fruits of your labor. I hadn't really experienced having paper at that level of money that I was getting at that time and the age I was at. So a lot of shit that I know now, had I known then, I would have did different. But I did everything I was supposed to and everything I wasn't supposed to. Bought what I wanted instead of what I needed. You did, and end up bumping my head and shit in the end when it came time to, you know what I'm saying, pay taxes and shit like that, because I had never been a tax filing type person or none of that. I was all street. Everything was in a shoebox or in a goddamn uh, hiding spot somewhere. You did. So it was just about seeing the world too at the same time because by that time 50 was already getting us established overseas. So I'm running overseas in all these different countries, seeing all the different ways of life and different cultures of life in different countries was just crazy. It just to this day it's just been something that like I say, I appreciate being an artist that's made it that far to be established where I'm about to run overseas again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been in a long time, so it's like, it's like definitely looking forward to selling out a bunch of different countries over there that I'm about to hit in a minute.
That would be dope.
Mhm.
Yeah. Go to. I'm from Kosovo in Albania,
Yeah,
so I think they love you over there, man. I'm
yeah,
I'm,
hell
I'm
yeah,
from there. They know all of G Unit from Young Buck to Banks
hell
to
yeah.
everybody. Yeah, it's crazy over there. So
We've
that's
been
one.
over. I think we might have been to Albania back then.
You guys were in. I don't know if you were with 50 and Coastal. That was in the Curtis run in like October 2007.
I think it might have been a show I missed though. But
Yeah.
I remember, man.
I don't know if it was you. I think it might have been 50 Yayo and maybe Banks. I know if Yayo was with him 100%.
The motherfucker had already kicked me out by then.
October 2007. I was like, yeah, October 2007. I was like, that might have been.
I think it was the first time he kicked me out somewhere around
Yeah.
there. Then the nigga come back and kick me out again. God damn it, your feet ought to be tied now, nigga.
That's funny as fuck. If you want to see this full interview without having to wait, you can join our YouTube memberships program for just $8 a month. You get the full interview, behind the scenes footage, and no ads. If you want more, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/diverse mentality. And for $10 a month, you can not only get these full interviews immediately, but also get uncut and ad-free documentaries as well. The link is in the description for both.